Good morning, guys. I'm about to start writing again. It's another writing day. I'll be spending the entire day here in what we call the tree house. This is the tree house. Welcome to the tree house. This is where we work. This is where we think. So before I start my day, I thought of sharing another learning snippet for everyone. I'm kind of enjoying the learning snippet. So the title of this quick learning session is how do you sustain good performance? Okay. How do you sustain good performance? That's the topic I want to talk about. It's going to be quick, less than 10 minutes. But I want to share with you what I believe is an important practice, an important step towards really sustaining excellent performance. I'll just share this to my story before I begin. Okay. Nope, not that one. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, and then I'll share this to my story. Paste it there. Wait a minute. Okay. There you go. Hey again. So I intend to spend the entire day writing. So here's what I believe is key to sustaining performance. Some people say it's discipline. You need to have the discipline in order to sustain performance because talent will wane and motivation could come and go. So how do you sustain excellent performance in your life? Some say it's discipline. Others say more than discipline, it's really habits. Having habits will sustain performance. I've actually been saying that for quite a while, that habits sustain performance. But thinking about it, habits can also be affected by your moods. Habits can be affected by your predisposition that day. Habits can also be affected by how you feel physically that day. And so I ask the question again, how do you sustain performance? If it's not just discipline, good morning, Kuya Melchan. If it's not just habit, what do I think is a key step towards sustaining excellent performance? I believe it is this. In order to sustain excellent performance as a person and as an organization, it is helpful if we have, are you ready for this? Drum roll. Rituals. Yes, rituals. I believe more than discipline, more than habits, are rituals. What are rituals? Rituals are composed of steps. Rituals are composed of steps and actions that lead to you preparing either the organization, the atmosphere of the event, or your psycho-emotional condition for whatever it is that you're going to do. If you look at the most enduring organizations on earth, what are some of the most enduring organizations on earth? One, religious organizations. Two, military organizations. Three, Masons, masonry, some civic organizations have also endured for a very long time. You also have certain crafts that are also very enduring, like carpentry, like construction workers. They've been here for thousands of years since we began to build communities. If you look at those organizations, they don't describe what they do in terms of disciplines because each person will have his own interpretation of discipline. You also don't describe what they do in terms of just habits because habits can also be it can be organizational, but it can also change in time. But what you could describe what they do is really if you use the word rituals because they're very ritualistic and the rituals have been written down, codified, and passed on from generation to generation. So if I ask you, what are your rituals? What do you do repeatedly? Meaning these are steps that you do in order to set your mind and to set your heart. What are rituals that you employ in your organization in order for you to set the organization's atmosphere and prepare everyone towards whatever you have intended for that day to achieve? So, rituals will help sustain habits because rituals will trigger habits and habits will help your discipline. So if you're looking at becoming more disciplined, develop habits. If you're looking at developing habits, you can't develop habits if you don't have rituals. I'll give you an example. What are a few of my rituals? Before I write, I always have 5 pens. I ink them, I prepare my notebook, I fix these are steps. I do this every single time. And then I prepare myself. And part of my ritual now before I come on board is to shoot this video. I'm trying to create this as part of my ritual. So there, key to sustaining performance, discipline, yes. Key to sustaining performance, habits, yes. But without habits, you will not have discipline. But without rituals, steps, repeated, you will not have habits. Now, what are good rituals? Something that is physically pleasing, meaning you like the movements. Something that's aesthetically pleasing, you like the look of it. Something that can also smell good and sound good. Something that pleases the senses. Something that sets you. Okay? So, I hope you develop your own rituals, my friends. Develop your own rituals. I'm trying to ask the kids to develop their own rituals. What's part of, for example, the ritual of going to school? Dressing up can be part of the ritual. The way you wash yourself is part of the ritual. The way you comb your hair. So, again, those are steps. So again, the distinction between habits and rituals, because rituals are steps. And the reason why organizations that last have rituals, because it's easy to pass on rituals because they have clear steps. It's harder to pass on just habits because habits don't have clear steps. Habits are motions and chunks of activities, but rituals are minute steps that can be passed on. So that's my suggestion, my friends. Be disciplined, yes. Have great habits, yes. But a key, fundamental element of those, good rituals, composed of steps that are aesthetically pleasing, physically pleasing, pleasing to the eyes, pleasing to the senses. Have a great day. If you have any question for me, shoot it in my messenger. I might be able to discuss that in later learning snippets. Although even in Mark Your Day. This afternoon, by the way, for Mark Your Day, it's an exciting day because we're hoping to have again Dr. Benson Go to talk about mental health. It's our second opportunity with him. We're waiting for his confirmation. As soon as he confirms, I'll make that announcement on my Facebook. So have a great day, my friends. See you later, 5:30 to 6:30 for Mark Your Day with Trisha. All right, Bye-bye.